Alright guys, I'm going to show you one of the most important things that I ever take with me camping. This is a Coleman lantern. And this one, it was made back in 1973. And they were made out of Wichita, Kansas. And what this does, this is a dual mantle, so it has two actual bulbs burning, two actual silk bulbs burning. So what what I use is the white gas. And I found this bottle, actually this can up at a discount store because it had paint spilled on it. This normally goes for like $16 for 1 gallon. You can use this in the lamps, you can use this in the stoves, you can use this in the catalytic heaters as well. So I only ever use white gas. I have never used propane on a camping trip. To me it's great, it's quick, I get that, but one thing about propane is if it gets cold, you're going to lose that pressure. So you will never lose pressure, and it's got a hotter flame as well. So I already put gas in here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pump this up. I'm going to prime it, and I'm actually going to light it. So here's your pump. Here's the reservoir. There's about 12 ounces of white fuel in here, so it's already filled up. And this is your knob to open and close the valve. Over here, this is the little knob that actually you can clean the burner on the inside, and you can control how bright it gets and so on and so forth. So what I did, I actually took the cap off and the glass out, because when you light these things, and if that glass is on, it makes a big puff of smoke. And when it makes a big puff of smoke, it actually turns that thing black. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump this up a few pumps. What you do, you actually turn this knob, release it, you put your finger over it, and you just start pumping away. And you pump it for about 10-15 times. I'd say about 20 times actually. This hasn't been lit since last year, so I'll be curious to see what happens when I go to light this. So after you pump it a few times, you turn that knob back and make sure it's tight. Now you turn your gas nozzle about a quarter turn, and you'll hear it cracking, like it's cracking right now. So what I'm doing now with the small knob, I'm actually going to clean that burner. Now it's making a noise. Not sure if you can hear that. That means gas is actually going to it. So get your lighter. It's lit. Let it burn for a few seconds. You take your glass, put your glass down over top. You take your cap, put your cap on very, very gently, and you have your knob. Never tighten your knob down, because this will expand and it will crack it if your knob is on there too tight. So it's just got to be snug. And that's it. You can adjust your knob. For how much gas you want to get, and you can also clean it. So if you want to clean it, if it's not running right, if it's sputtering, sometimes there's that little valve in there. And you take that little valve and you just kind of just twist it back and forth, and it actually cleans that out. But it should always be up and down. When it's side to side, it means it's gonna turn off the valve and you won't get no gas. So that's a Coleman lantern, dual lantern. This thing will make the darkness light. I'll tell you what, it's amazing. So if you guys like cold vintage stuff that actually works, that actually was made in America and it's actually made well, this is what you want. This is perfect for camping.